for late rent. The website you donate to at is buymeacoffee slash anime saved my. I really need, I guess, how I started when, my mother said when I was real little, I used to grow up autism and didn't grow up well. My mother said when I was little, I used to pinch other kids my age. I can't remember that, but maybe I'd pinch because my father would pinch me a lot. Let me see if I can turn my chat on here. There we go. Live chat's on. My father would often pin me down and use pressure points on me. So when I was real little, I don't remember that too well. My mother would she'd change with the door open, and it was next to the restroom. So whenever I'd go to the restroom, I'd go past that door, and then she'd scream and say it was my fault because I wanted to see her naked. Sometimes she'd walk into the hall, scream, saying I wanted to see her naked. She's touched me before. I can think that long ago, like as an adult, like less than a year ago, she's actually touched me, trying to put her hands down my pants in a store. So yeah, it's pretty rough. Kids were bullying me all throughout the 13 years in public education. I even wrote what was basically a suicide note, and I think second grade. And the teacher, Mr. Newhouser, actually wrote a note to my parents saying that I had written that suicide note. The teachers didn't care. The teachers would actually gang up on me, saying that, I was a bad kid. Teachers thought I could help it, and I couldn't. Teachers thought they didn't know what autism was, but they thought I could just control myself, and I couldn't. Teacher, it was just rough. The teachers were acting like kids, and they just talk rumors and stuff. They gain up on an elementary student. I mean, I was crying out for help and they wouldn't help me, I was crying out for help, they didn't care. And I want help, but they wouldn't help me. In middle school, the bullying continued. In middle school, I don't know if it was probably the 7th grade, the 6th or 7th grade, I think it's 7th grade, another kid that sexually assaulted me, and according to the state law, it was sexual assault. He got away with it because the school said I'm not allowed to touch him, I'm not allowed to report him, I'm not allowed to say this is the person that did it. The principal ignored me, or dismissed. The principal wouldn't react, she just stared at me. No matter what administrator or teacher I told, they wouldn't help me. So teachers, administrators, they didn't care to help me. Then I reported being touched inappropriately. Until one administrator just told me I didn't have the right to report because of his rights. So that taught me I have to accept being touched inappropriately. In high school, where kids were touching me inappropriately, this time sexual battery. So because of middle school, I was told I don't have right to tell which kids were doing it, Thank you. I was told in middle school I don't have the right to tell which kids are doing it. I had to put up with it. In the 12th grade, I was 18, so I was a legally emancipated adult. I take action. So I reported to Mr. Demerau. He did something. Then this one kid kept doing it in the weight room, so I reported it to the teacher, Mr. Beautrap. He'd walk away each time I reported it. So finally the kid did. I walked right out of the classroom and told the administrator. And the administrator threatened both of us with expulsion. So I reported being subjected to sexual battery, which is what is under Indiana law, and I was threatened with expulsion for it. I was, this kid was harassing me on the bus, and my father went to the principal, and she joked about it, said, "That little guy," my life, I'm talking about my life, and she laughed about this kid harassing me on the bus. She thought it was funny. That little guy later on thought it was funny, stabbed me with his pencil. He literally was laughing while he did it. He's laughing and then stabbed through the knee with his pencil. Yeah. I finished my work early and we call it English makeup class, so I got put in the reading class because I couldn't focus and there's those bouncing around the walls, and I was wandering the hallways a lot, so I got put in ISS, and I was in there. Some kids started bullying me in the restroom. They were spitting on me, threw trash can of water on me, and even the teacher from the ISS was laughing at me from it. I was in middle school, shoved so hard against a locker. I was walking, some kids ran up from behind, shoved me so hard that the lock was imprinted on my arm. When I was in high school, this kid shoved me, harassed me, so he harassed me and walked away, so I called him on it. He shoved me so hard I stumbled backwards, banged my head against the locker. Then I told him the guidance counselor, and she just gave him a nugget and didn't care. This girl once, I had to sit down at a table because there was no other seat, so this girl pulled a chair out from under me right in front of the guidance counselor. Guidance counselor didn't care. Those are some of the things I remember from school. As an adult, I worked at a place called Life of the Day Academy. The staff were making fun of me for having a disability, even though I was supposed to work with people with disabilities. They say he's not a staff, he's a student staff. You know, talk comments about me behind my back. Saying they're gonna make a write-up about me, write-up for behavior and stuff, write-ups for behaviors and stuff. Even the director was okay with them making fun of me when I stood up for myself. They were complaining about it mouth, and he didn't. Then he was upset with me for standing up for myself, but he didn't care if they were making fun of me. That one lady brought a catalog of toys to sell. She got away with it. A guy brought 30 or so gallon trash bag half filled with adult DVDs to give to me, and he got away with that. There was supposed to be no dating policy, but there were two coworkers dating there. And then when I worked at Burger King, my managers were making fun of me for having autism. My coworkers were making fun of me for having autism. You know, my managers were encouraging my coworkers to make fun of me for having autism. So I can get a better job, work at home. So my my managers are encouraging my coworkers to make fun of me for having autism. Yeah. This is a really bad life. Trying to make it on my own, but it's just really hard. The coworkers that's what it's like to have autism. It's socially accepted. A lot of people find it acceptable to make fun of you for it. So, yeah, maybe another live stream on break. Probably be only about 10 minutes, but that's it for this live stream talking about my life. Yeah, see you later.